Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. Today what I want to show you guys is how to repair some styrofoam mold. Now this particular one, a dog chewed it up. We got a couple more on the other side where the steel is even mashed. There a lawnmower hit it. What is styrofoam molds? All it is it's styrofoam, and they put a fiberglass finish over it. Then they usually set that fiberglass with a cementitious type of bonding agent, and they put it on the back and they attach it. All right, how are we going to clean this up? I've done about 1,000 of these. I've actually installed on one job 30,000 feet of this stuff 20 years ago. Took me and about 10 guys 30 days to do it. Anyway, what I'm going to show you is how to repair this. Now, first of all, get your dog a chew bone. They love chewing this stuff. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. All this nasty stuff here, and all it is loose fiberglass. Take a brand new blade and start getting rid of it, because if you try to repair it and all this stuff's in the way, by the time you're done, it's just going to be everywhere, and it makes it a real hassle to do. The second thing you do is, after you get all this loose fiberglass off, it doesn't matter if it's in here, but if it's on the outer edge right here, it'll stick out everywhere, and I'll end up having to take it off later anyhow, which will increase my time here. So I know what I'm doing, so I'll get it off now. Then once we get all that off, I'm just going to use regular Portland cement. Portland cement we're going to mix with clean water and sand. I'm going to fill this up, trim it out, and match this finish. Now the Portland cement won't adhere to the styrofoam, not for more than a year and a half anyhow. So I'm going to put a little bit of bonding agent on this styrofoam. And can you do this? Absolutely. Does it matter what color the bonding agent is? No. Can you use any of the white bonding agents that they have at Home Depot and Lowe's and all the rest of the hardware stores? Absolutely. I got an email yesterday. A fellow said he's putting a security door on and he needs to know how to pull the foam off. And I told him yesterday in email, I said, get yourself a big blade for a sawzall. The longest they have that is usually for metal, because I don't think they have them for concrete. Of course, I could be wrong. There's a cementitious finish that holds this on. Get started, and you're going to destroy a blade or two, and just cut them off, and that way you can reattach them. I know I've taken these off many times and reattached them, but that's another question for a fella I thought I'd answered since I'm here, and he just asked me yesterday. Anyhow, what Jay's going to do is mix me up some hot mud, and when I say hot mud, it's Portland cement, and he's going to put some luminite in it. What is luminite? That's an accelerator that will, I only want 5 minutes. I don't want 10 or 20 minutes to be here all day, because I can work this in 5 minutes. And as soon as Jay mixes that up, I'll show you how we repair this and match this finish. There's not a finish I can't match either. I've done them all. Some of them take me a little bit longer than others, but I can match every one of them. So we'll show you how to do that in a minute. All right, guys. Now we're at the stage where that's all prepped. I can put a Darby here and fill this side, but you wouldn't be able to see it. Or could I put my 4-foot rod? And these come in 8, 12s. Got them all in my truck. But anyway, for the sake of showing you guys, I grabbed a little piece of metal because I want to show you guys what I'm doing. Can you use a 2x4? Sure. Wet the 2x4. 1x2? Sure. Wet it. Even this metal, I want to stick it in some water. Wet it. Why? Because I don't want the cement to stick to it. Now say if I put it that way right there. I mean, I can put it either way, guys. It really doesn't matter. If I put it this way, I could actually hold it better. And what we were doing is we were going around the house filling up all the rest of the holes because this mud wasn't set yet. And you see this mud here? Jay put luminite in this, and sometimes you wait on it. We waited about 15 minutes for it to start the actual set time. So now it's set, and I can do what I was planning on doing. So one hand, I'm going to hold this guy here and get it to where I want it. The next hand, I'm just going to fill this guy up with mud. Start from the bottom, work my way up. Let's see. Get a lot of mud. My other tools will work better. This is flexing a little bit, but oh, Kirk can handle it. So fill this guy up. Taking mud out of the bucket with one hand and holding this with the other. All right. And pulling it up like so. Get it just right, or close enough, because this is a template. And once I get this where I want it, I can pull this off. All right. Now, let's see, let me lower my hands down a little bit because this piece of jade trim is flexing on me. All right. Now that I got that, I'm going to just slide this off. And will this adhere? It should. Okay, here we go. We're going to slide it up and off. Oh, we got a little boo-boo. Nothing we can't handle. I'm going to let this set about 15 minutes. It's almost pretty hard. And then I'll show you how we float it. In the meantime, I will put that piece back and get this guy here. Okay, guys, we are multitasking as usual. We've done all the rest of them around the house while this one sets. And you missed it. This thing is so flexible, as I wanted to show you guys something that when I pulled this off, it fell off, a big patch, so I had to redo it. Jay was still filming. I said, what the heck are you still filming for? He says, it's for our blooper video. I thought, oh, great. Anyhow, now that this is, it's set pretty good. That's been about 15 minutes. Yeah, we waited 15 minutes for it to set. We waited for it 15 minutes after we applied it. Luminite, man, I don't care how much time you got in it. We got over 30 years. It's still tough to gauge this stuff. All right, I think that's about right. What we're doing is we're taking a green sponge float now. And now all we're doing is floating it. We're bringing out the sand or bringing out the aggregate. This is sand or aggregate. So what we're doing now is we're going upward. Why upward? Because if I go downward, it'll all fall. But it tends to follow the float. Okay, so now that I got that about where I want it, a couple more times. I'm going to go down here when I just said not to, but I'm doing little circles right there and get this. And last thing I notice is theirs is pretty rounded off, or bull nose right here. Mine's too straight. So I'm going to take it right here on this corner and just give it the same finish as these guys gave it. Go up a couple times. And again, guys, depending on what type of finish you're dealing with, that's what you match. That's what we have. Pull this guy off and this around here, and presto, a match. It's not a big deal, but you got to know what you're doing. A lot of little things, little tips. That will match this right on the money. Anyhow, guys, my name is Kirk. Jason on the camera. As usual, we thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.